CMU is a great place to go to school because in addition to all the great outcrops and geologic things we have around here, there's also great opportunities for recreation, and it's just a great place to live. CMU is very close to a lot of these great field locations like here in the Colorado National Monument, and there's plenty of other locations we can go to like the Book Cliffs.
This is an optimum place to teach geology. We can, in 15 minutes, be out on outcrops that other universities might take a weekend to even get to.
The students really have unparalleled opportunities to work in the field and to learn by doing here in the Grand Junction area. People come from all over the world to visit these spots for a week or two. Our students get to look at them for 4 years. The students aren't only exposed to field work in their senior year. They start in their early classes as freshmen, and they continue to have field experiences as sophomores, juniors, seniors throughout their entire career.
The classes are very hands-on. We can't ask for any better situation than here in Grand Junction because we don't just talk the theory in the classrooms. We actually get out and put our hands on everything.
We have an actual intro class where we take them out in the field once a week where they can see the features that we've been talking about in class.
One of the benefits of being a student at CMU is the small class size. You get a lot of interaction with the faculty. The students and faculty get to know each other really well.
Some of the skills that you learn working closely with faculty include independent learning, problem solving, and basically learning how to get things done. And that's something that we really provide here at CMU for our geology students.
Students here have to take all the standard fundamental geology classes, such as mineralogy and igneous and metamorphic petrology, as well as sedimentary petrology. The best thing about this area is that not only can they identify minerals in the lab, but we can also take them out in the field so they can find minerals on their own out in the field, which is pretty exciting stuff.
In the GIS program, we have an ESRI site license so that we have ArcGIS and all of its extensions available across campus. For our GPS class, we have 14 mapping grade units and 1 survey grade GPS unit. Each of the students gets to use their own piece of equipment.
So to go out to the field and do geophysics data gather and then incorporate it into GIS software to make a map.
And the students are also allowed to check the units out so they can do research projects with them or class-related projects as well.
One of the great benefits and indeed joys of taking a paleontology class at Colorado Mesa University is having access to excellent exposures of really world-class fossil-bearing rock layers. We regularly take field trips out to sites where famous fossils have come from. For instance, the rearing Barosaurus in the American Museum of Natural History is from the Morrison Formation.
We have a watershed science minor program which is designed to supplement the geology major and our environmental science major for students who are interested in more concentrated studies, more focused studies related to water. CMU is fortunate to have a water center located on campus, and the water center provides the opportunity for some of our students to get involved in some research projects related to water issues in western Colorado. We're really fortunate to have the Colorado River flowing right through Grand Junction. And in just a 2-hour lab period, we can leave the classroom and be down here on the banks of the Colorado River.
We're, of course, within the energy epicenter of western Colorado and eastern Utah, so we have a lot of rocks that are the main producing intervals for petroleum.
Having the geology around here that we do, there's an opportunity to really focus on sedimentary rocks and especially looking at their implications for oil and gas. Having that in our backyard, it makes a huge difference.
I'm involved with a project on the Mesa Shale. The Mesa Shale is a unit that is underneath this building. We're just trying to understand this unit in the context that people in industry will take notice. We want to develop better ties with the petroleum industry, which will mean better jobs for our students.
Being here, we have courses in which you actually get an opportunity to see a little bit of what industry work is like, logging cores, looking at well samples and well logs.
It's interesting how many upperclassmen have had some experience within the context of the oil and gas industry. Some of them are currently working for various service companies.
There's a lot of companies here that do geological services, and so it's a great opportunity for internships while you're still at school and immediate employment afterwards.
Research is one of the big reasons that I've really enjoyed being at CMU. I've had so many opportunities to do fieldwork in Wyoming and Utah.
It's a combined process to give them the basic training but allow them to work on specific projects.
The degree that students have opportunities to learn outside of the classroom here at CMU, in my mind, is unparalleled.
Professors actually encourage us to do our own research and go out in the field and do our own projects. Last semester I started a research project up in southwestern Wyoming, and then this semester I'm actually trying to publish that research for the first time, so that's a pretty exciting process.
Students receive the undivided attention of the faculty. That kind of mentorship and student-faculty interaction is extremely important in developing problem-solving skills and professionalism that will help those students far beyond their career at Mesa.